Good morning, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to those out there. I just want to take a quick second to just take a moment of silence. I know there's some of us who in the last year or even longer, like myself, who have lost their mother. Chris from Soapy Bath Man, I know it was about a year ago. So let's just take a moment real quick. There's my mom right there. Just kind of pause for a second and just think. Love you, Mom. All right, special day today, but decided to kind of start my soap battle again, and I'll get into the day and my feelings as we go. But the soap today, probably be a little long video because I probably talk a little too much, but Phoenix Cucumber, and I did a random generator, put in all 10 soaps that I had from Phoenix for the soap battle. Instead of me pitting one against the other, trying to figure out which one I think might win, I did a random generator to determine my order. So today's Cucumber. Tomorrow, Coconut Bay. Then we got Club Guy. Then we've got the Desert Margarita Chamomile. Malbogue. Cavendish. Bay Rum. I'm gonna set some down. The Beach, Barber Pole, and Black Tea. So that's going to be the order. I've only got one day that's going to be a little different, and that's whenever the Katie's Bubbles, what do you call it? S'mores for Noah comes in. That'll be a day that I don't use that, or don't use one of the soaps in the next 10 days. Just because new soap, I want to use it. Nathan Clark horsehair brush, been soaking, cucumber soap. My razor, I got my 1912 Gem, it'll be my 4th shave on the Smackdown single edge blade. And then I'm using Fine Clean Vetiver as my aftershave. As I've said many a time, fresh cucumber smell, spot on by Douglas and Fran. They nailed this one. It's exactly what it smells like a water cucumber kind of. You know, you just sliced open a fresh cucumber is the way I look at it. But I just think on Mother's Day, I just want everybody to kind of take a minute and just think, you know, I'm thankful and blessed. You know, this June will be 24 years since my mom passed. I was 12. So it's kind of a big year for me. I'm hitting 2/3 of my life without my mom and, you know, on this earth with me. So, you know, and there's others, like I said, that have just recently lost or that may be losing in the near future. You know, they're already sick or, you know, who knows. There's tons of circumstances. And then there's another aspect of Mother's Day that people forget about. There's mothers that have lost a child. And don't worry, I'm not going to make this a Debbie Downer type, just quick talking. And then there's, like in my case as well, my ex and I ended up adopting both kids. So there's birth mothers out there who place their children with us for adoption. And I know from a fact, talking to my youngest birth mom, Mother's Day is hard on her because she knows she did the right thing. And she still gets to see him frequently, but it's still hard on her. So, just ask you to think about those people. You know, those circumstances, there's lots of different options or issues out there. Just think about them today and enjoy your mother. If you've been angry at her, had any issues with her, settle it up. You never know when. Hopefully not for a very long time for any of you, but onto this shave. I love this scent. Just so fresh. It makes me wonder how long it took them to get this this down. It's gonna be kind of weird using the. It was weird using Soap Commander for as long as I did. No, it was 6 days. This is gonna be 10. So. Here's my 1912 with the blade. Let's see. 3 dots in there, so it's already had 3 shaves on it. I'm going for 4 now. And so tomorrow it'll be Coconut Bay versus the Cucumber. And we'll see which one reigns supreme there. It's kind of fitting out of all the soaps that I have from Soap Commander, or excuse me, sorry, Phoenix. I would say this is probably the most feminine, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's, you know, typically women love, you know, cucumber lotions, things like that. So it is kind of fitting that this would be the one the random generator determined for Mother's Day. And I just used the app Draw a Name, threw all 10 in there. And instead of every day drawing it and having to install the app on my iPad and do that whole deal, I just did it all at once, screenshotted it, so if I do place the soaps in the wrong order, I can look at it again. This just, by doing it this way, it takes the, it was hard doing the Soap Commander one the way I did. Because in some ways I had preconceived notions as to which soap I thought was going to win. And if I put one up against the other. So I really had to fight that urge to say, no, throw this sacrificial lamb out there so I don't have to pit a good one up against, you know, one of my favorites up against it. And so I really had to struggle, and I think I did a good job of making sure that I used what I wanted that day, putting all issues aside, or not issues, but preferences and preconceived judgments. I'm trying to go in fresh. Obviously, there's still connection to each soap, but I'm trying to be as, on that given day, not looking at what my past experiences are, just like passion lost out. My past expressions would have been different. So it'd be interesting to see what takes the cake here. I have an idea, but we'll see. And of course, there's going to be a few different formulas here, but they all perform real well. This is the most current. Can't remember if it's 2.5 or whatever it is, but even being a fainter smelling soap, or I shouldn't say faint, but a light. It's not lightly scented, but cucumber is usually a lighter smell. I still smell it clear as day right now. Just wanted to get that point across. In the past, I've used lime ice sage with this. I almost did the same, but I wanted to try something different. Figured the fine clean vetiver, or yeah, clean vetiver, was worth a shot. Figure how they come from the ground. You know, I hear a lot of people say that they wish Douglas and Fran would do samples and all that stuff, but if you think about it, $10 for, most samples are going to cost you $2 to $3, whether you like it or not. Get a few uses out of it and be done. For I think it's $9.95, $10, you get one of their 4-ounce pucks, like this size, and it's not bad. Yeah, you could try a lot of other stuff, but it's not like some of these other soaps where you're paying $20, $25 for an entire tin. You have size options, so I treat them almost as samples. And that way, if you don't like them, there's plenty of, you can buy, sell, trade them. I know it might be a little bit of a pain, but, get back close to what you invested. And if you lose out a few bucks, that's like as if you paid for the sample. If you love it, you don't have to buy it again. It's my 2 cents. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't get samples. I'm just saying don't shy away from an artisan just because they don't do samples. Awesome performance as always with this soap. Very nice soap. I would say on the third pass, the smell kind of faded a little. But once again, still fantastic smell. This 1912, beautiful razor. One little spot there. Glad to see Wesley Allen getting into the single edges. But he just bought his first 1912. All right. That is plenty good enough shave for a Sunday. It's actually really good, actually. Really, really impressed. I don't use this razor enough. Let me go ahead and cold water rinse. Rinse out the bowl. I just quick say something. I know I see a lot of guys when they do their cold water rinse or rinse out, they just wet their hands, they do this and be done with it. Me, I just like taking full, handfuls and just splashing. It's messy, but it's what I like. It feels nicer versus just kind of doing that kind of thing. Personal preference. Really good shave, guys. I was even excluding the soap, the scent per se. Performance of the soap was awesome. The razor, the blade. 4 shaves in, and that blade performed fantastic. All right, fine, clean vetiver. It's the only fine aftershave I still have. I had platinum. I piffed that away to a friend of mine. Not that I didn't like it. Use a little bit more. At some point in time, I'll get some more of these because they're good aftershaves. Got a little color on my head last night or yesterday too. So getting rid of some of that whiteness up there. Playing with the kids in the park. Alright guys, hopefully the beginning part wasn't too much of a downer, but I just wanted to, kind of remind you there's other circumstances out there. I pray that you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day. Pray you got to spend time with your moms. If not, with your wives and your kids, and you got to see, your wife's happiness, or your sister's, or some mother around you got to see their happiness. I've got mine here. She's never far away from me. She's never far from thought. I love her, always will. Someday I will hopefully see her again, and such a blessing, you know. Any day with a mom is great. Do anything to have another day with her. So cherish the moments you have, guys. God bless. Hug your mom today, kiss her, and express your love to her. Not, you know, just do it honestly from the heart. God bless everyone.